Good evening, family. Hope everyone's doing pretty good tonight. I just wanted to make a little video on the subject of loss, and that could be the loss of a family member, a loss of a loved one, and a significant other. And whenever we lose these relationships, we lose an identity of who we are that they take with them. And it's hard. It's hard to rebuild. It's hard to reconstruct the mind and the body and the soul to the new chapter and the new identity that needs to take place. And we have to find ways, an outlet in which to pour these emotions. And that could either be through writing, through some kind of creative arts, through physical training. But nonetheless, there has to be movement of the mind, body, and the soul. Remember, for those souls that interlink and intertwine with our hearts, there will always be a crescent that abides when they leave us. But it is through our breath and through our memories that they will always live on. And we have to ask ourselves for the time that we're given, what are we going to do? What impact can we contribute to humanity? Not as much as what can I obtain for myself and only the self, but how to let go of the ego and embrace the truth that is to love and to give back. I know that one day I will wake up and my father will no longer be there. And I dread that day, as with most people do, but it is a truth that will take place. And I just pray each and every day that I could be that son that my father can be proud of. And that one day I can look back and appreciate truly what his message was for me. I remember when I was very sick and my father wanted to pray for me. And for me, it was like kind of strange because my father never showed me that kind of emotion and love. And I felt weird about it. But nonetheless, I allowed him to pray over me. And while I'm hearing his prayer to our Heavenly Father, that resentment, the hatred that I had for him slowly started going away because the Spirit of God was speaking to me and telling me, here you have your earthly father who has nothing but prayer and hope that I could heal you. And ever since that day, I fell in love with my father all over again. He became my superhero. That's how I used to see him when I was 5 years old. I just know, guys, that it is through forgiveness and through laughter and having faith in God that we can make it. And hold on to those that love you, even when they hurt you. Forgive them. Because hatred is that toxic poison that we drink and hope the other person dies from it. Let us embrace this human experience, my friends. Let us love unconditionally. And even when we get upset, it takes time to forgive. Let's move forward and let's give back to those who have done so much for us. I wish y'all the best. Good night, and always praying for y'all. Peace and love.